Okay, my friends, I am running now. I had to start I wanted to do a pre-roll, an ad break so I wouldn't see the pre-roll ads if you're joining my stream. So I've got this truck, FLB, by Arvin. It's from the workshop. It's a Freightliner. I got my co-pilot Mel. We've got a little tree there, and the zombie Santa. Got a bigger tree there. It's got a nice scruffy paint job, and I've got a quad livestock set. So let me make sure I get the let me just go back to my timers here. I want to make sure that I pop up for you the information on where to find the Australia set. Yes. So I have various pop-ups on my stream, and one of them will be how to join the Discord to find this map. So okay, so we have to get on the boat there. We are in Everett, and we're going to be going to Australia. Parking brake off would help. Let's put some running lights on. Don't need the headlights. Now I've noticed that in spite of this being a road train of 4 trailers, whoever designed it, whatever they did with pivot points or whatever. Okay, there's the front end. There's the back end. Okay, I might have cut it a little tight. I might be hitting that car. Let me just do a check here. I think I have to get out, and there's a mode where you can get out and walk around, fly around. Okay, I'm just going to hit him a little bit. So, sorry. But I mean, that's pretty good, considering. Now I may have to change my time zone when I get there because I want to be driving in the daytime. So, a few possible destinations. Coopeville, Australia, 8 hours, almost 9 hours, or from Coopeville to Australia, or Coopeville to Wainwright Airstrip up in Alaska, or across the Sound to Port Townsend, 35 minutes. So we're going to take the slow boat to China, or now 8 minutes and 50. I guess he's probably done. That's probably flight time if you loaded it on an air transport. Don't know how that is calculated, and it's $600. So let's embark. It's the sound of a boat, but I know in the game, I know in Russian open space they do boats and planes, trains and planes and boats. So hey, Blast Bob, hi there. I found some Christmas decorations, so I put some stuff up. So here we are in Australia. We get off the ferry boat, and we discovered that somebody drugged us on the ferry boat and then drove our truck to the middle of the outback and left us here. So we're thinking, what the hell? Hey, and Big Long Dong is hosting me. Thank you very much, my friend. One of my big fans. Big and long. Har har. Where are we on the map here now? We are in Australia. We're going to go to Plum's Farm and pick up the first cargo. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the time to make it morning-ish because I want to be driving in the daytime so you can appreciate the delightfulness. If we look here and do the job market, cargo, using our old trailer for cargo, and from Plum's Farm we've got goats and cows. So we're going to rest and we'll see what there is. My weekend was good. I made some jam yesterday. I'm making freezer jam. 4 cups of berries, like those frozen berries that you get in the baggie at the, or like in the freezer department of the frozen freezer department. Mixed berries this time. 4 cups of berries, 2 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Chuck it all in a pot. Heat it slowly till they start to thaw, and then heat and bring them to a boil, and mush them with the potato masher, and then keep it at a gentle boil until it's thick enough for jam. And there's several tests, one of which, a new one, is a digital thermometer saying, I think, 218 degrees instead of 212. 218 Fahrenheit. Take it off the heat, put it in little jars, seal the jars, stick them in the freezer. There we go. Merry Christmas. So we're going to set the time to 7, I think, and see how bright it is at 7 a.m. in there, dawn. Okay, and we're going to go to Plum's farm now, and we will see. Now we'll see what the market is. There'll be lots of cargoes here, so. Let me double check that all my want to see if my comments are coming through. I put a comment on Facebook. And there it is. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to double check because that died last time. Okay, so now we're going to Plum's farm, and Plum's farm has, well, they got cows, and they got sheep, and they got goats. I don't know. What do you want to take? We'll decide when we get there. Let's just drive there. So, driving to Plum's farm. Brakes are on. Perhaps real lights now. So for some reason this transmission starts off lugs. Sort of lugs. It's 600 RPM. Put it in neutral. Okay, choose a gear, so it goes to A1, and it's... Don't know why it does that really, because it could also start like this. Oh, not much better. Okay. So the map has been changed. Sorry. Pardon me for standing up and showing off my t-shirt. That would be my printer I was grabbing. The Australian map has been updated even more, and it now has 3D dirt models replaced, better collision, reworked a bunch of the Cooper Opals, improved Homebur, better scenery. Yeah, so there's gonna be better scenery between Homebur and Cooper Opals and Jackie's Farm, and at some point there might be critters, more critters. Right now we have horses and cows that wander across the road. He might add roos. He's looking for information on likely vegetation. Now we have to watch for trucks because anybody come from there, somebody come from there. They drive on the left-hand side of the road here. And they're quite welcome to. I won't be, but it doesn't really matter because once I get down here, my road train. Now I'm going to see the first time I drove on this with a truck that had a big hit bumper hanging down. I caught the bumper out a lot of mud, a lot of damage to my truck. Then I learned how to check the design of the truck to see how low it really was, so we're better now. I think. We'll see how fast we can go on this. It's hard to tell because there's this shading, but I'm pretty sure that that shading is representing the road going like this. Because look at me, I'm like a carnival ride. So today I finished up the soup that I made, and I had a test that I had to do, so I sent that away, and I've started drops in my eye that's going to get an operation on Tuesday. Fingers crossed that Monday they don't announce they've shut all the hospitals down. So Operation Tuesday, recovered by, well, a couple of days you recovered. Sort of mobile, but I don't think I'll be going out for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I might, but that was a grid, or Texas gate, as they call them in everywhere except Australia, I guess. Maybe not. The developer might have, but well, I can't see them labeling it Texas Gate. Texas Gate. Oops, did I go wide enough in that corner? Gonna find out, eh? Oops, it's hard to see without. Yeah, I guess I did. Can't retell from the mirror, can I? Can I, Mel? What if I look here like this? No, that's as much as I can zoom. Okay, so do I need gas? I don't think so. I think we're good. What do we got for gas? 3/4 of a tank. Well, we could. Let's gas up while we're here. What the hell? I love the gas tank they have. The gas station. Yeah, this is good gas. It was good when it was delivered in 1942. Okay then. It's cheap. $2.84. I think we're in US dollars here. Somebody had wondered if he could add this to the ETS map too, instead of the ATS map, but it makes more sense to have it, the connection through the ferry boat. Oh yeah, we're going to check our repairs. I'm not sure if I need repairs, but I may as well just check once I get there. Do I repair my truck? Do I need to fix anything? No, 1% on the wheels. So that's our yeah, that's our trailer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could change the color, I guess, but I don't know. It's kind of nice at a yellow freight orange. You know, it's as good as anything. And now let's go get loaded up. You'll notice that I do a lot of driving on the roof of this truck. The cab view is possibly not traditional, but oh, and I think there's a trick here when you get loaded up with a long truck. Sort of a trick. Okay. What do we got? We've got same hot orders. Cows and sheep and goats. And I think I'll take the one that has a longer time frame. Maybe the goats. We haven't done goats in a while. They're all going to Homeburn Opal Field. And it's just I don't want to lose money on these, and I've got a buffer of 941. So because what happens is I usually drive really slowly. Okay, so to skip loading, so it wants me to see the game wants me to loop around and pick up the job and then be pointed this way, and I'm not sure if I can get in there. Let's just skip the loading. And it'll pop me into being... Oh, geez, see, it pops me into being... It punishes me by saying, okay, well, there you go. You've loaded now. Now what are you going to do? Note that I'm... Yeah, and there's that gnarly trailer there. So, I think I've been in here before. I believe this is doable. What we'll do is this. It's a flat front truck, which is good, right? And there's the back end. Come around the corner. I think the back end's gonna clear. We'll find out soon. Luckily there's no... I don't think he has a damage box in there. Because if we go like this, we can see that... We're bending the hell out of our trailers, but we're good now. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I guess next time I have to go a little wider. There we go. Up through the gears now. We're good. We could probably turn the lights off too. There's the link. Info on Australia and Alaskan maps. Okay, going nice and wide on this corner. Oh, 15. Yeah, let's try to keep it to 15. Road train, it says. Hey, Vendertron, how are you, my friend? How many little tiny potent cups of coffee have you had today? He said, sipping his second 12-ounce cup of coffee. Dark roast. But I've got a paper cold machine. You have an espresso machine, so of course you have to have coffee. You want to get the money. You want to get your money's worth, right? I made some jam today. I made some mixed fruit jam. Oh no, I made that yesterday. Made mixed fruit jam, and today I finished the chicken soup. The chicken soup, my pot was at the stage of, okay, stop adding stuff, or you're gonna have to go to your stock pot. I'd heard that because it's a little tiny cup. Ah, oh, jeez. How decadent of you. And yes, And such a first world comment. I bought some Baileys, so I'm gonna just froth it up in my espresso machine. Yes. Very nice, very nice. So this, yeah. So this is, so the developer has done more with the mud on this. So we will see. Once we get down, we have to hit the highway. So is there a grinder with it, or do you, is there a grinder built into this machine? Or do you, or you've got a separate little grinder? Yeah. And I assume, given that you went to the trouble of getting an espresso machine, that you went to the trouble of getting a proper expensive grinder, whatever the style is for beans. Okay, so are we good? We're good. Good, we made it. Yeah. Now I'm focusing on the Australian map here. He's just brought out a new version this morning, and I was keen on doing it, but I really thought, okay, I had to finish my soup, wrap the presents for the kids. My daughter, I haven't heard from I don't hear from my daughter very often, even though she lives in town, but she called to say that she was making a big pot of chili today, and she'd be glad to drop some over for me while I'm taking it easy after I get my eyes done. Can't read that. So that'll be tomorrow. She'll drop over, I guess, because I said I can't tell you when I'll be here Tuesday. They call Monday. They'll call Monday to say, okay, your operation is scheduled at blah blah. So, or we need you here by such and such a time. And what they do is takes them about 45 minutes, really. Takes them half an hour to prep you, wipe you down and put in an IV for something to calm you, and drops in your eye, and the doctor comes in, chats with you, double checks things. Yeah. They put a little arrow on your forehead pointing down at the eye that they want to do, or whatever they do. And then the operation starts maybe half an hour later, and the operation takes 5, maybe 10 minutes. And then maybe 5 minutes recovery. Not long in recovery. You good? Okay, well, you downstairs, and my son will pick me up, take me back home, so that'll be it. So, I am dreaming of a white Christmas, my friends. Because it will, when they remove the second cataract, the cataract it's cloudy, so it puts sort of a fog in your vision, but also it's got a bit of a sepia tint, so the world all has sort of a light sepia yellowish tint to it. So it was amazing. When the first eye was done, I just, one eye, good eye, bad eye, good eye, bad eye, blue sky, brown sky, blue sky, brown sky. New apartment, beige cupboards, white cupboards, beige cupboards, white cupboards. So I'm easily entertained. So hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday, unless you are, well, yeah, I guess, unless you are in the Monday time zone. I'm streaming live to Facebook and to YouTube and to Twitch, so I'm trying to clean up my streams because I realize I don't really have the luxury to go in and edit them after and then upload them. So what you see is what you get. Less work for me, actually. But it means I can't wander off for 10 minutes in the middle of the stream to get a coffee and a snack and look outside and go check the mail. And well, I can, but people are going to bugger off. So I've got it. What are we at now? 17 tons. The truck is probably 9 tons. Trailer's 10 tons. And this is a fairly hefty engine for anybody driving in this game. It's a 550 horsepower. But still having trouble getting up to speed. I've had it to the floor most of this time. There we are. There's a zoom button there too. Oh, I need a horn button. So like I said, I like to ride on the roof. Now this vegetation is pretty good. It seemed to me fairly representative of Australia and some Australian viewers who were watching, who have been following this guy's work, said, yeah, that's pretty good, but he's asked people for input onto any uniquely Australian vegetation that would be in this area of the map, because this some of this actually exists. If you look on Google Earth, Cooladi actually exists, and east of Cooladi out here is the coast, and you would catch a ferry boat. So I don't think any of these places exist, but Cooladi does. So he wants an indication of what would be unique and interesting to this area, and then he's going to build or buy the assets. You know, maybe get somebody to do it for him. You know, the ATS map has things like saguaro cacti, and they've added pines, you know, red pines, jack pines, and stuff like this. So would be nice. So this is still a fairly nice road. It's not that fancy highway, but he's got, you know, the occasional dirt blown across it. That looks nice. That's a good effect. Let's check. Let me just check all my channels to make sure I am chugging along here. I seem to be. Yeah. Not sure why the YouTube shows. Let's see, the YouTube channel is showing, just YouTube Live is just now showing. And it's just showing me pulling out of the highway, so I don't know why YouTube. I suspect it might. I don't think it's the channel. I think it's just my view of the channel. I might be trying to download too many things. You know, I've got I forget what my speed is. I got fiber, so I got a good download speed, but not as fast upload. So, and I'm trying to. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh well. There we go. We had auto Jake on. We don't want auto Jake. Although it's not bad. It's Yeah, I kind of like the Jake like that. Dirt on the road. I wonder if there's the Jake a, there's not a lot of controls in here. Oh, there it is. There's the Jake on the right. And I probably may have the finesse of adjusting it. You can adjust more or less Jake. You know, low, medium, high, or at least 2 speeds on most trucks. Oh, I gotta get back up to speed now. So there's AI traffic, just to warn you, there's AI traffic on the highway. Once you get off the highway onto the dirt tracks, he doesn't have AI traffic. One reason that there's not always room for it, but the main reason he has is that so far AI traffic doesn't look nice when the road is full of a lot of lumps, dips and hills and dirt and mud and stuff like this, because the traffic tends to just smoothly plow through. So it looks kind of lame. And it's annoying when you're bumping all over and a truck passes you saying, no, this is cool. In other news, yesterday on the weekend I watched The Mandalorian. Or watched season 1 of The Mandalorian. It was okay. I'm not a super big Star Wars fan anymore, so if you take away the hype that it's Star Wars, it was like, yeah, well, this is okay. These characters are okay. Yeah, there's some development. Yeah, there's some cinematography. There's cute bits. There was a lot of cute bits in the show. Little asides, little references. 2 stormtroopers waiting to deliver a cargo and talking to their dispatch and sitting and waiting and then bitching about it's how in the army, you know, it's always hurry up and wait, and then they're taking pot shots of something and they're both missing it because they are stormtroopers. Now I really want to get an angle at this. Is anybody coming? Nobody's coming. Okay, because we're going to go like this. Oh, there was somebody coming. Sorry. Yep, because we need everybody to get through the gate. And they did. Just. Okay. $55 here. Really? It was 15 on part of that road coming out of Plum's farm. Now, see the road is not that great. You can see that the axles on the trailers are bouncing around, and well, if you're sitting in the truck. Well, this is the, I believe he has, I'm not sure if he's changed his sign. Yeah, for sale. Still for sale. Everything for sale. Now he's improved the scenery between Homeburn, Cooper Opals, and Jackie's Farm. Which, if you look here, Homeburn, Cooper's Opals, and Jackie's Farm. So once we get to Jackie's Farm, yeah. Polishing is already finished from Cooper Opals to halfway to Jackie's Farm. Okay. So, I mean, we'll see when we get there. We're going to Homeburn Opal Field, and then we're going to catch, I assume we'll get more critters going down south, so. cattle grid. Getting back up to speed. Remember, do I have, I do have hazards on here, so I could run with hazards, I guess, just to make it a little classier. I'm not sure why you would. I would assume everybody driving on these roads would have hazards on, because they're all, the road's a hazard, so. Bit of rocks there, that's okay, we can go around that. So I thought I'd drive for a while, and then I've got to make some more jam. And I think it took me several hours to boil it down last time, but it's because I wasn't willing to be aggressive with the boiling and stand there and stir it. So I made mixed berry jam, and it's got blackberries in it. They're kind of bitter. So I've got another thing that has mangoes and papaya in it, and strawberries and peaches, I think. That sounds really good. And then I've got blueberry, so we'll have 3 different kinds of jam. Like I said, it's a piece of cake to make, other than, you know, just the labor of having to stand there. Ow. Possibly did not fit. Looking in the back. Kind of hard to see what's happening in the back. You can sort of get back like that. I wonder if the view changes when the dust goes away. That's nice, eh? The way the dust just fades. There we go. Oh, now we're starting in C1. Yeah. Oh, because we're on a hill. Yeah. Note to self. Ah, Rob Vigers. Oh, Rob Vigers. Thank you very much for the follow, Rob. Loving the map, my friend. Loving the map. We have got, of course, got a quad train of goats, I believe. Yep, goats. We can probably look at the goats. I think we just go like this and we can see the goats. There's the goats. Oops, sorry. There's the goats. Being goats. How are you guys doing? Yeah, we're okay. We're goats. There we go. No, we didn't start off the C1. Taxidermied goats, yeah. No, they're just calm. They're being very calm. Or maybe they're probably, they're all just car sick. Yep, testing out the new update, my friend. I am, where am I? I am here. Just coming up to Jackie's farm. And I believe from Jackie's farm down to Homeburn, from Jackie's farm down, that you've done some playing around, some improvements on the, I'm anxious to see what happens with the 3D mud. Now I'm quite happy with this FLB truck, because like I went in and looked at the collision box with it. It's nice and high. Basically it's the, what they do is they set it to the height of the call box goes down to the bottom of the gas tanks on the side there. So that's decent, eh? It's even, I think, maybe even higher than the bumper. And I got a bumper. You can put a bumper that's got a bit of a, you know, a bit of a bar on it. So this is much better than the truck. First truck I drove on here was one with the, I think it was my W900 with a quarterback bumper, which looks really cool. Big vertical bars, sort of scooping down towards the ground like a cow catcher. Yeah. So we're hitting another grid. This is a grid, also known as a Texas gate, my friends, in Texas and Alberta. Probably Ontario. Not Quebec. I'm assuming Quebec would be want to have an exclusive French term for it. Anytime you want to shift. Thank you. So there's Jackie's farm. We'll check that out another time, friends. Or what? No, let's drive into Jackie's farm here. Just for the sake of driving into Jackie's farm. Oh, there's stuff out there. Hello. Hello, Jackie's farm. Yeah, I think it's shaking more than it had. Although, I mean, this truck does shake. I think the Freightliner, I think the old Freightliners, I think were also known as a freight shaker because they cab over. I don't think they had a lot of room for good suspension, so probably had to you probably had to wear a kidney belt when you were driving. So I'm not sure. I'd have to look at my old video to see if I'm shaking more or less, but. My Christmas decorations, my tree are shaking. And my friends, there's info on the Australia-Alaska maps if you join Rob's. Ah, are you gonna run in front of me? No. I'm pretty sure I'm still safe. It is a virtual. There are, for the clever, I'm not sure why, but somebody along here, maybe Jane, has set up a holographic projector. So they have holographic projections of cows, just to mess with us. And a remote camera. So at the local pub, they've got, oh, is there a pub now? Is there a pub at Coolati, or is that a roadhouse? Is that a place you can stop in for an ice cold Foster's? Where there really needs to be a pub where you can stop in for an ice cold Foster's. Just saying. So. And they would be there looking at the remote camera, laughing at the rookies stopping for the hologram cows. Tooting their horns. Maybe if they're really lucky, a driver gets out and tries to wave his hands. Nice looking mud here, eh? Whoops. Tries to wave his arms to get the cow to go away. And we have horses. Horses waiting to go across. Oh, that one's going to trot right through. Look at him. Whoa, it's the ghost horse. It's like the ghost riders in the sky. It's the ghost horses in the outback. And I almost stalled it on the hill. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to add to my recipe. I'm going to have to add the jam. I'm going to make another batch just to test the recipe, but I'm pretty sure it works. 4 cups of berries from the frozen, you know, 1 package of frozen berries, which ends up being 4 cups, 2 cups of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Heat it slowly till it starts to melt, then bring it to a boil, and then simmer at a low boil, you know, keep it boiling, stirring until it's sugar. Whoa, this looks gnarly. I guess I should be driving on the edge of the road here, on the lane, rather than trying to bridge it. Ah. Oop, somebody's truck. Yeah, if you add in kangaroos and collisions, now I'm not sure what would happen if I am stopped on the road and the kangaroos are trying to cross. How does that work in the game? Like back there, the horses walked right through the trailer, but if the horses have collisions enabled on them, then do they walk through the trailer, or do they have a collision when they hit the trailer? I don't know. It'd be fun if you could add them in, because we're so used to virtual animals. If there was real kangaroos, that'd be pretty funny. People booting along, oh, there's a kangaroo, I'm just going to, because collisions tend to be like they tend to be like a concrete pillar when you hit them in the game. So this is different. This road is different now. This is a lot rougher. And you notice my truck? No damage. So I really should come back here with my Kenworth or something. Because although it's a good test, you know, I can know, well, I can drive my... No, I'm not driving at 55, mind you. I seem to never go to the speed limit when I play these games. I'm not sure how fast I can go. Through the gate? I don't know, let's do a save here. And then just let's see if we can get up to 55. Gear 8, we got 12 gears, and we might not have enough space to get up to 55. And see, it's 6 p.m. already. It's taken us all bloody day to get here pretty well. Oh, Jesus, 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 look at this, eh? Okay, it doesn't look as bad when you're sitting in the truck. Okay, so here we are. So it's taken us all day to get here. It shouldn't have taken us all day, but when you're not going 55, the game assumes that you're going to be driving fast, and we're not. Let's take that off. I think the game, in general, assumes that you're going to be going whatever the speed limit between A and B, and if you're not even close to that, well then you lose out. No, I think we're just going to dump these guys, because if I do that, then I get to pick the next cargo, which is Holborn. If we look here on the map, Holborn. And now the thing is, I want to be driving. I don't want to be driving at this time anyway. So let me check the. Let me change the game time to 6 in the morning. Sorry, the other 6. That's 6. Okay. Okay, and let me see what we have for cargo. Oh, we have to go all the way around the world, though, to get to the cargo now. That was stupid. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, you know what? No, we're not going to be able to do this because we have to find the cargo. And we can't find the cargo without... We parked on top of it. And we are hopelessly jackknifed. So... Gonna have to go up here. There we go. I think... Oh yeah, I can drive around here. Can I not? Why do I have a Jackie's Opal field? Oh, I see what we have here now. Okay, we don't have to get... Do we have to get repaired? No. And we eventually will find a cargo thing. There we go. See, I was parked on top of it, but I changed the time, so I couldn't see it anymore, so I'd have to back up, and it's too hard to back up. Okay. Let's see what we can get for cows, pigs, goats. Well, we've got, oh, we can go all the way down to Cooper Opals. That's good. That's right down to the other end of the map. And it's cows. So let's take some cows. You look here on the map. Right down to there, so. Let's take the cows. Sorry. Cargo market. From me. No, I'm at Homeburn Opalfield. So let's get our act together here, Gramps. There, that one. Cows. Set as GPS. Okay. Take job. Head towards the green flag on your map. Yeah, I could do that again. Pretty sure somebody's caught on something. Maybe we need to, yeah, we're gonna have to do this, I guess. Let's see how this goes. There we go. So that was the whole point of starting when it was pitch black, was so that it would be daybreak when I started off. But for all the trouble that caused, it was hardly worth it, was it? But I'm loaded now with cows. Let's check to see whether they are in fact taxidermied cows. Well, they seem to be cows. Yep, cows. And what's in here? Cows. Spiky horn cows. Okay. I see what happened. I was here, and I tried to turn the corner, and I bet you I caught the trailers on that fence there. Or the guys that were standing there. Probably crushed one of them. This is not a trailer set for the faint of heart. Although there's other sets that I've used that don't track nearly as nicely as this one, so okay, let's head down the highway again. I assume if the highway just looks like this, then we're okay driving down the middle. Ooh, it says 15. Okay. There's a nice wide grid. So it's pretty hard to speed on this map, especially with this load, because the cows are, yeah, 43 tons. Ah, here we go. More dirt, so... Ah, that was definitely a bump. See, it's not bad inside. But that's good, because this is a, I'm gonna note to self, I'm going to retry this route with my Kenworth. My W900, because I think the W900... I've got, if you look at my truck map here, I've got the W900 is good, and the Peterbilt 389. Now the Peterbilt 389, the collision box on it is a long rectangle, so it seems to be actually longer under the truck than it is under the Kenworth. So I didn't notice a difference on that, but it might make a difference if there's a lot of, if you're on a road that has a lot of sharp hills and valleys, you know what I mean? Maybe the collision box would get hung up on it. Don't know. Okay, so we are pedal to the metal here, but I believe that since it is mud, then the developer has implemented worse traction. So your grip is like you're driving in mud. And possibly your steering ability. Whoa, that seemed tippy. Nasty looking road, eh? Nasty looking, I like that. Oh, it's still snowing outside here in Ottawa. So I may not be driving for a few days after I got my eyes done on Tuesday, because I'll have to rest my right eye. That's the one that's going to get operated, so it's okay. I'll just sit around the house and listen to audiobooks. There we are. Hydro lines there. I like the poles with the double wires there. So there's an ongoing effort to tweak the scenery, which is nice. Ah, we're coming into Holmburn. Now I'm going to check out Holmburn when we get there. I'll show you Holmburn. Now, Holmburn. So there's a gas station here. There's a divider in the road too, which I kind of like because it, well, it means you have to be careful when you pull into the gas station. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I'll show you what I'm trying here. Ooh, I was trying to pull into Holmburn and I can't. I can't pull into Holmburn because I think the road has been moved, or either the road has been moved or the divider's longer. I was gonna do a loop and... Oh well, we'll have to show you Holmburn another time, my friends. Unless what I'm gonna do is save in case this goes horribly wrong. And then do this. Okay, so where's the back end of this? Where's the back end of this? Am I passing myself again? No, no. I'm stuck. So, yes, luckily I did a save. So, save and load. Load a previously saved game. This one? Yeah, please. I mean, it tracks nicely, but it doesn't track that nicely that you can drive like an idiot and go U-turns all over the place. So there we go. So yes, we'll look at Homeburn another day. I guess I could have flown up in the air and showed it to you people, but it's a nice little stopping spot. On the map, there's an advantage in some of the places. I'll just show you what they can do. So some of the places like Plums Farm, you can gas up and you can repair. And Cooladi, you can buy a garage and you can rest. You cannot gas up, but you can buy a garage. And there's train tracks there too. Jackie's Farm, you can just drop in, say hello to him or her. Homeburn Opalfield, you can fix your truck. Down here at Homeburn, you can get some gas. Here we're going to cross a bit of a river and then here at the very end, Cooper Opals, we can gas up. So not a lot of repair places, but there's this one in the middle, which is nice because you tend to need to get repaired on this. Depending on the truck you're driving and the trailer you're pulling and the driving style that you have, you may damage your truck. The first time I went through, I would think I was damaged. The first time I went through with that truck with this stupid bumper, I think I was 24% damaged by the time I got to a repair point. Stalling out all the time. We'll see how this does. My sister has Netflix. For a long time, she didn't bother getting Netflix. She's got Netflix, and she started watching Orange is the New Black. She had read the book ages ago. Well, she's binge watching it now. She just loves it. So, and she's binge watching because I think it's going off. It's one of the shows that is going off of Netflix, so you really should check Netflix and see the shows. What shows are disappearing at the end of December? Because I think Orange is the New Black is one of them, and I haven't finished the series either. I should probably finish the series. She loves the people, though, like. Okay, we're going across the river. There's some mud here. It's a fast river. We should have done a save. Okay. Oh, that's deep. Oh, we're good. Not sure why my Google felt that it had to say something. It interpreted me something that I said as it. Just a sec. Why is it playing hip hop? Just a sec. shit, weird. There we go. I'm not sure why I had that on mute. I'm not sure how long I had that on mute. Guess we'll find out. Nobody said anything, so. Oh, and another log. So, yes, these logs I've discovered are something that you need to go around. Yeah, I'm trying to remember now. When the hell did I put that on mute? Oh, I know. I put it on mute when my my speakers started babbling, and that was a while ago. But we're there, so. Oh. Okay. I'll be taking the corner a little wide. Yeah, I'm gonna skip parking and just dump everything. So I think we're possibly on time here. I think we are. So we could take another cargo if we want, or we could just go make some supper. So I think that'll be it for me. Thank you everybody for viewing, cheering, chatting, lurking, following, subscribing on Twitch and or on YouTube or on Facebook. And I'll be back on probably after supper. I'm not sure whether I'll drive more, do some hunting, do some trains. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, yes, and postcards. If you want a postcard, let me know and I'll send you a postcard. Send me a name and an address and I'll send them pretty well anywhere. So take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay happy, stay away from each other. Ta-ta for now.